Welcome to the Wealthy Woman's Podcast, a podcast for high-achieving women who are great at making money but struggle to build wealth. You'll learn how to take control of your money, increase your net worth, and make more. Ladies, it's time to create a life with more money and more freedom. Let's dive in. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. I hope you all are having a great day so far. So today we're talking about how to improve your money mindset. And I'm going to give you 5 very tactical ways you can start improving your money mindset. They're super simple, super easy, and I think you all are going to get something good out of this episode. So before I get into it, I do want to remind you that on Saturday, September 30th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am hosting my Stop Overspending Masterclass. I am hosting this live and you are invited. If you would like to register, you just can go to jermainefoley.com/SOS. You can also click on the link in the show notes. So here's what we're going to cover during the class. You're going to understand why you overspend and why it's so hard to stop. You'll also get to really think about and dream about what your life will be like if you no longer overspend. I'm talking freedom and peace, you all. That is something that you can truly experience once you really get your money under control and you stop overspending. I didn't say stop spending. I want you to spend, but I want you to spend intentionally and on things that truly, truly matter to you versus all of this impulsive spending that really, really derails our financial goals. I really want to help you all do that. And then, of course, we're going to talk about how you can permanently stop overspending without giving up your lifestyle. And I'm so excited to tell you, I have tweaked this workshop and I have some surprises that I'll be sharing with you all during the workshop, but you have to be there live to participate in the surprises. Okay. So again, go to www.jermainefoley.com/SOS, and that's Jermaine with the G, and SOS stands for Stop Overspending. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the content. So of course I needed to Google what money mindset even meant, right? And here's what I found. Your money mindset is how you think and feel about money. Now, let's really think about why this is important. This is important because what you think and feel about money will determine your behaviors with money, what you will do with money, what you won't do with money. And those behaviors end up creating your financial results. So whatever your bottom line is right now, that was created by a certain set of behaviors, and those behaviors were driven by your thoughts and feelings around money. So your money mindset is super important, and so that's why we're going to talk about it today. And I want you to know that your money mindset is simply a collection of thoughts, sentences that just run through your brain about money. And those sentences that constantly run through your brain about money, those sentences turn into your attitudes about money. So once you keep thinking something, it's like, okay, now you have a certain attitude regarding money. And those attitudes turn into stories. And once you keep repeating the same stories to yourself about money, they become your beliefs. So it's super important to understand what those are, because we all either have a healthy money mindset or a not so healthy money mindset. And your cultural upbringing, your cultural values, your personal experiences, even society, all of those things help influence your money mindset. So a lot of what you think and believe about money came from just your environment. It came from the way you were raised. It came from your experiences as a child, what you saw your parents do or not do with money. Right? So if you think that money is hard to come by or that money is evil, maybe you learned that somewhere along the way as you were growing up. Maybe you witnessed something. But I want you to know all of those thoughts, all of those attitudes, all of those stories that you tell yourself, and all of the things you believe are questionable. You get to question all of it, especially if it's not serving you, especially if those thoughts and attitudes are keeping you stuck in a place you don't want to be financially, right? You get to decide if you're going to change from having an unhealthy mindset about money to a healthy mindset around money. So the goal of this episode is to just help you to really start to explore some of those things, some of those thoughts that you're thinking, and those stories that you tell yourself to see if they're good for you. And if they're not, I'll offer you that you can totally change it. You do not have to keep thinking those same things, especially if they're not getting you the results that you want. So again, those thoughts, attitudes, and stories, they all determine what you do or don't do with money. If you save it or not, if you invest it or not, if you increase your income or not, if you go into debt or not, how you handle debt once you're in it. All of that is influenced by your money mindset. Even your spending, all of it is influenced by how you think and feel around money, and they determine your financial results. So now let's go ahead and get into the 5 things you can start doing to improve your money mindset. Number 1, the first thing you can do is to let go of limiting beliefs about yourself and about money. So I know that term is used a lot. Oh, I have limiting beliefs, right? But really, what does that even mean? It simply means that you have beliefs that limit you. You are thinking thoughts that limit you, right? They're holding you back. They're preventing you from taking actions like setting goals and achieving goals, right? So if you have thoughts that are holding you back from doing the things you really want to be doing, then that means you have limiting beliefs and you can let them go. So here are some examples that I hear often. I'm just bad with money. I should be so much further along. I just don't have time to even think about my money. I don't know where to start. And I want to give you an example of how something as quote unquote innocent as I don't know where to start sounds. Like that sounds very innocent, but when you think that I don't know where to start, that causes you to be confused. And when we're confused, we just do nothing and we stay right where we are. So that is a limiting belief because it's holding you back. And I don't believe in like having these positive affirmations that you don't believe. So for instance, if we take the thought, I don't know where to start. Like I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you need to start thinking you do know where to start. Like that is not what I'm going to tell you, but I am going to say maybe you can tell yourself I'm going to figure out the next move I need to make so that I get out of this situation. If you want to invest more money, but you're telling yourself you don't even know where to start with investing, maybe you want to get into the stock market, maybe you want to increase your investing outside of your 401k, and maybe you want to open up your own brokerage account, but you're telling yourself, I don't know where to start. That makes you feel confused. And a lot of times when we're confused, we don't do anything. We just stay right where we are. You can simply say, you know what? I'm going to figure out the first thing I can do to start investing. And when you think that way, then, you can just open up Google and say how to start investing. Like you can literally look it up like that. And then you'll get some clues. And then you'll get more clues. And then you're like, oh, I can just go here and open up an account and then make a deposit. Oh, it's that simple, right? So that is an example of a limiting belief. And sometimes they sound really innocent, but this is how you know if a belief or a thought is limiting. It holds you back from accomplishing your goals or even setting them. So now let's go ahead on to number 2. So the second thing you can do to start improving your money mindset is to move on from past financial mistakes. We all have mistakes, right? We're human beings. We all make mistakes. And I bet many of us, we have some financial mistakes that we've made in the past. But sitting around feeling guilty, ashamed, or embarrassed about those mistakes is keeping you stuck. And it is not helping you to improve your money mindset, right? So here's what I want to offer you. The past is in the past. The beautiful thing about the past is that we get to learn from it. We get to examine and reflect what happened, what went wrong, and what we want to do differently next time. Because like I said, the past is in the past and there's really nothing we can do about it. But you have your whole future ahead of you. Your future is wide open. You get to create your future. And you can't do that if you're sitting stuck in the past, feeling guilty and ashamed about things you did with money. Just learn from it and decide, okay, I'm going to use this as a learning opportunity and I'm going to move forward and I'm not going to make that same mistake again. So that is a great service that you can do for yourself. Allow the mistakes that you made in the past to be learning opportunities and move on and start creating your future because it's totally open for you to do so. Okay, so now we're on to number 3. And this is all about learning how to have money. Some of you don't trust yourselves with money. And so you hide it or you spend it, right? And so for those of you that hide your money, it looks a little bit like this. You may be putting it in a whole bunch of different savings accounts so that you don't have access to some because you don't trust yourself. If you see it, you're going to spend it and you don't give yourself access to your money. Or you may hide it in like a CD, which locks it away for a year. And this is not if you have you found a really great deal on a CD. I'm not talking about that, but I mean like you just don't trust yourself. So you want to lock the money away for a whole year so that you don't spend it. And so you don't trust yourself, but the only way you're going to learn how to trust yourself is to practice having money without spending it away or without hiding it. And you can do this by having liquid cash on hand. And I'm actually going to give you a very practical exercise you can do. You can do this starting today if you want to. That will really help you to have money. You'll also stop hiding it from yourself because you don't trust yourself. You want to give yourself the opportunity to practice having money so that you can build up that trust with yourself. You're going to stop overspending it. You're going to learn how to just have money in your presence without needing to spend it. Of course, you're going to have urges to spend it, but that doesn't mean you have to give in to those urges. And I really would love for you all to get rid of the money in, money out mentality. So I would love for you to just get money and be comfortable with it just being liquid in your savings account, in your checking account. Take some time to just have the money and then decide what you want to do with it. So here's how you can begin learning how to have money. So if you're someone who spends money or you feel like you can't trust yourself with money or you hide it from yourself, this is an exercise that can really help you build up that trust, okay? So here's what you do. Go to the bank, ask for a crisp, brand new $100 bill, and put it in your wallet or your purse, somewhere where you will see it often. So I carry a really cute Tory Burch crossbody as my everyday purse. And so it's like a purse, but it's also a wallet. So it has all the slots for my cards and it has a space for my dollars and my bills, right? So I keep my $100 bill there. I do this exercise every now and then. I've done it several times. So somewhere where every time I open my purse or wallet, I see it. I don't want you to hide it from yourself even in your purse or wallet. Like don't tuck it away behind a credit card or anything like that. Put it where you can see it, hopefully almost every day, because this will give you the opportunity to expose yourself to having money. Like, oh, I have this $100 bill here and I still have it. I'm not spending it. I like having this money. And I would say do it for at least 30 days. And this is going to help you to build trust with yourself, knowing that you can handle having money and that you won't spend it and you don't need to hide it from yourself. Okay. This is a great exercise. Do it. It'll help you increase your money mindset, improve your money mindset. It'll help you to feel abundant because you know you've got a $100 bill there. You can buy whatever you want probably with that $100 bill, but you're not going to because you have self-control, because you trust yourself, and you are practicing the skill of having money. The fourth thing you can do to improve your money mindset is to practice appreciating all things money. So what does that mean? It means appreciating the money that you have. Sometimes I'll just log into all of my accounts, my brokerage accounts, where my 401k and IRAs are. I will look at my savings, my checkings, all the different accounts that I have and just appreciate all of it. Like, oh my gosh, I have this available to me. I am so thankful. I'm so grateful that I have this available. So that's a great exercise to do. The other thing you can do is to appreciate the amount of money that you earn. So you can go back and look at how much you earned last month if you were an employee or if you have your own business. This is super easy to do. You can go and look at that number and just appreciate how much you brought in. I don't care what the amount was. We're not going to judge the amount. We're not going to say, I wish it was more. It's just like, nope, I appreciate that amount. That amount is mine. I created that and I appreciate it. The other thing you can do to improve your money mindset in regards to appreciating is to actually appreciate the things and services you get to pay for. Notice I didn't say have to pay for, but the things that you get to pay for. Because sometimes we don't enjoy paying for things that we actually love and value. An example of this is we probably don't think of paying water bills as like the fun thing to do. But the truth is you really do value water. You really do value clean drinking water. You value that. But a lot of times we don't want to pay for it. We hate paying that water bill. So this is a great opportunity to just appreciate the fact that I get to pay for water. I get to pay for my cell phone bill so that I can have easy communication with whomever I want to. I get to pay my mortgage. I get to put gas in my car. I get to pay for gasoline. Because the truth is we value those things, and appreciating them just lifts your spirits, and it really helps you to have a more healthy mindset when it comes to finances. Try that on. It is so powerful, and it really just makes you feel good on the inside. Okay, so we're on to the fifth and final thing you can do to improve your money mindset, and that is to make a commitment to becoming a woman who builds wealth consistently. And this is a simple one to do. You do it by allocating your time, energy, and even some of your money to changing your money mindset and changing your money habits. So here's what that could look like. You can invest time into reading books, listening to podcasts, maybe even coming to the Stop Overspending Masterclass on September 30th. You can invest money. Maybe you hire a money coach. Maybe you join one of my courses or my classes to help you improve your money mindset and to build wealth on a consistent basis. Here's the thing. If you want to change, if you want to become someone who is consistently building wealth, you have to do something different than what you're doing. You need to be listening to things that are different. You need to be consuming things that are different, things that are about wealth, things that are about you becoming that next highest version of yourself. Maybe even taking the work deeper and getting coaching. Coaching is one of the most powerful things you can invest in, because if you show up 100%, you will get results. And that investment that you made will be 10x, 20x, maybe even 100x, right? So make a commitment. Become that wealthy woman. Be willing to invest your time and your energy towards your money mindset and changing your money habits, and even be willing to invest some of your money as well. Okay, I hope this podcast episode was helpful. Let's do a quick recap. Here are the 5 things you can do to improve your money mindset. Number 1, let go of limiting beliefs. These are simply beliefs that limit you, beliefs that keep you stuck. Number 2, move on from past financial mistakes. The future is your property. I heard that from Dan Sullivan years and years ago, but the past is done. So why not write the future? So let's let go of the past and move forward and take everything you learned from the past, and let's make your future even brighter. Number 3, learn how to have money. I hope you take me up on the exercise. Go to the bank, get that $100 bill, and let it be in your wallet or your purse for 30 days out in the open. Don't hide it from yourself. Number 4, practice appreciation and gratitude. Remember, you get to pay your water bill. So many people want to pay their water bill, but they can't. So appreciate the fact that you have enough abundance in your life that you can pay your water bill. And finally, make a commitment to become a woman who consistently builds wealth. And we're going to do that by being willing to invest our time, our energy, and even our money into changing our money mindset and changing our money habits. Okay? If you do these things, you will start to improve your money mindset. And remember, when you improve your money mindset, your bottom line should also improve. Your net worth should also improve. Okay? I hope that you will join me for the Stop Overspending Masterclass, September 30th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, that link will be in the show notes so you can register. Okay? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, before you go, if you're ready to create a life with more money and more freedom, then you're invited to join the Wealthy Woman's Academy, my signature coaching program where you'll learn how to take control of your money and build wealth without sacrificing your lifestyle. To get started, head on over to jermainefoley.com/WWA. That's Jermaine with a G. See you over there. Bye-bye.